Hi, this is Swagata Biswas and I am going to present the topic web browser. So what is web browser? Web browser is basically a software application that connects to a website server and display its web pages. It is used for accessing information on the World Wide Web. It is not the same thing as a search engine. The web browser retrieves the necessary information from a web server and then displays the page on the screen of the user's device. Web browser must be installed in a range of devices including desktops, laptops, tablets, and smartphones to access the web pages and information. The most used and most popular browser is Google Chrome, followed by Safari. Next is the history of web browser. Precursors to the web browser emerged in the form of hyperlinked applications during the mid and late 1980s, and following these, Tim Berners-Lee is credited with developing both web server and web browser called World Wide Web in 1990. Then soon after came Mark Andreessen's Mosaic in 1993 into market, which was later named Netscape. Microsoft, which had thus far not marketed a browser, finally entered the fray with its product Internet Explorer in 1995, purchased from Spyglass. This led to a browser war between Netscape and Microsoft. Then after this, Mozilla came into market. Unable to continue commercially funding their product development, Netscape responded by open sourcing its product, creating Mozilla in 1998. It was then later purchased by America Online. In 2002, a spin-off project was released that eventually became the popular Firefox in 2004. Google debuted its Chrome browser in 2008, which steadily took market share from Internet Explorer and became the most popular browser by 2012. Chrome has remained dominant since then. Then Microsoft released its Edge browser in 2015 as a part of the Windows 10 release. In the picture, we can see Tim Berners-Lee and Nicola Bello, who was recruited by him, working at CERN, where the first web browser, World Wide Web, was developed by Tim. So these were some of the most important and notable events in the history of web browser. Features of web browser. A web browser allows the user to open multiple pages at the same time, either in different windows or in different tabs of the same window. This allows the user to access more information by opening different web pages at once. There is back and forward buttons to go back to the previous page visited or forward to the next one. This eases the process of viewing history for the user. There is a refresh or reload button to reload the current page. Whenever there is connectivity issues or any other due to which the page has not loaded, the reload button helps the page to try loading again properly. We also have a stop button which helps to stop the current page from loading. There is a home button which takes the user to the initially opened home page upon clicking without any hassle. The web browser has an address bar in the top left where we can directly input the URL of a page and can also view the URL. There is also a search bar where we have to input the terms into the search engine to view the related web pages. Functions of web browser. These are some of the functions of web browser. The primary function of a web browser is to render HTML, the code used to design or mark up web pages. Also, one of the main purpose of a web browser is to retrieve information resources from the World Wide Web and display them on the user's device on demand. A web browser allows different users to interact with web pages and other dynamic contents like responsive website layouts and a wide array of visual effects via hyperlinks that provide navigation facility. That is to go to different locations by clicking on links that makes internet surfing easy. The web browser provides security of data and resources over the web through its secure methodologies. These are some examples of web browsers. The first one is Internet Explorer. It was created in 1995 by Microsoft. Next is Google Chrome. It was developed by Google and was released in 2008. Mozilla Firefox was derived from Mozilla. It was released in 2004. Safari is a web browser developed by Apple and was first released in 2003. Opera was created by the Opera Softwares and released in 1995. Microsoft Edge is also developed by Microsoft and released in 2015. With this, we come to the end of the presentation. Thank you.